It's me, Candy. I'm back. I know I've been gone for a minute. I have so much to tell you guys. So y'all, I was incarcerated for like two. No, I'm just playing. I like playing with y'all like that. No, but on the real deal, I'm in here making breakfast for lunch. I had a taste for some grits, egg, sausage, and the old school toast. Y'all ever have like a taste for breakfast at dinner? Like it's like 8 o'clock at night, but you want pancakes and sausage and bacon and egg. But I was still uploading videos for you guys. I didn't forget about you guys because I did have videos like on the back burner. So that was a good thing that I always film ahead, so I can stay ahead of my filming. But I'm here, guys. What had happened, oh, I hate to say this, but I had got COVID. And it wasn't because I was out there being fast or going to clubs, because I had not ate in a restaurant since March of 2020. That's just how afraid of this whole COVID thing I have been. But yeah, I've been responsible. I've been, I wear my mask. And I just did everything that I was supposed to do. Stayed out of the limelight. Some of my family members are working. And here in Houston, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, the governor opened up the city 100%. And so we already knew the numbers were going to skyrocket. We knew it was going to happen. And it did. Of course, the numbers skyrocketed all over the city because at the same time, it's spring break. So, we also had a lot of people from out of town, different places. And with everything being open 100%, he also passed an order to where you don't have to wear a mask. So that was pretty scary. When that happened, we just knew the worst was yet to come, because it's tax season, it was spring break, and yeah. So all of that was going on. And like I said, I have family members that work out in retail. So with most of the customers not wearing masks, it just made it difficult for everyone. So no, we wasn't out living our best life or anything like that. My husband, he works out in the field, and he works directly with customers, and he would come home and he would just be so worried, because he would be like, that these customers, they like come up to me and most of them don't have a mask. Now I have my mask on, but I don't know how like 100% that is, So a week after the governor opened up the city 100%, that's when he fell ill. And because I'm his wife and I'm with him 24/7 and we're around each other 1,000% of the time, I ended up getting sick myself. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you, if you haven't had it, it's something you don't want. And I went out today, this morning, and I got tested. Give me 1 second. Hello? Yeah, I'm down here making a video.
Oh, I didn't know.
No, it's okay. Yeah.
Make a video.
Huh?
Make a video.
Yeah, I'm just letting my people know why I've been off the grid for a while I'm in here making breakfast, lunch.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm good. I'm down here cooking, so.
All right, then.
Okay, I'll let you know when it's ready.
All right.
Okay, love you. Bye. So, guys, that's how we have been communicating for the past 2 weeks. He woke up one morning and he said he just wasn't feeling, he didn't even look like himself. He said, honey, I'm not feeling good. Something's up with me, my body. We checked his temperature. It was pretty high. And I just suggested, I said, well, look, you've been out in the field around all these different people doing different things. Why don't you just go ahead and get tested? So he felt it was a good idea. He went that morning, he got tested. So as soon as he started feeling bad, he quarantined. He went upstairs in the guest room, and he's been there for maybe 2.5 weeks now. So then I started feeling ill, but y'all, I was too afraid to go and get that thing stuck up in my nose. I knew I had it because I had lost smell. I was congested. I have a headache, y'all, that will not leave. The headache, it feels like you've been up all night drinking. No matter what I take, it just will not leave. It's just an ongoing headache. And yeah, that's where I'm at. Headache. Well, now my husband on the other end, he's been getting it, the ass kicker part. He got every symptom except, he said, loss of smell. He lost his taste, and he ended up losing 21 pounds in a 2-week time span. I guess with him losing taste, he didn't really have an appetite, so he wasn't eating. I was concerned, so I had went out and bought him some meal replacements since he wasn't eating adequately. He was, I went and bought a bunch of fruit, as you can see in the bag. He would have a banana here, orange there, a sandwich here, but nothing to really hold him. And it was certain things that he said he didn't want to eat, like anything sweet. He didn't want anything to do with big meals, ramen noodle soup, like our usual. He just wasn't having it. So he had the congestion, he had the coughing. He was coming downstairs using the guest restroom because we completely quarantined. He was in his spot, I was in my spot, and then the kids are in their spots. They don't come out unless the Wi-Fi's off. Walking through here, we were masked up. We had our gloves on, we were quarantined. We wasn't playing any games. Now I didn't get tested, but I already knew that I had it. I had the chills, I had the fever, now my symptoms weren't as bad compared to my husband. Like he really got the. I was really concerned. I was concerned. At one point, I thought I was gonna have to take him to the hospital because just going up and down the stairs, his breathing was, he would have to stop, he would have to rest, he would have to catch his breath, and then he can proceed. And it was the same with me. I was having some breathing heart issues. I would lay in the bed and I would feel like my heart was like beating either too slow or too fast, and so I would have to cough to try to catch up. So it was really scary. It was one night when I was afraid to even go to sleep. I called my husband and I told him that I don't want to get emotional, but I had told him that I was afraid to go to sleep because I thought I was going to stop breathing and I wasn't going to wake up. And he assured me, he was like, look, you're paranoid, this is something new that, you haven't encountered before. With my anxiety, I'm just thinking the worst of the worst. Like, they're going to come in there and I'm just not going to be alive because my heart couldn't keep up with my breathing, and just all this stuff was going through my head. I still had to hold down the fort, unfortunately. So it was very frustrating at times. I wouldn't really feel very well, but I still had to get up and make sure I was taking everybody's temperature in the house. I was getting up every morning doing that. Making sure everyone was taking their vitamins, because you have to stay vitamined up when you have this thing. You got to keep your immune system going. So I was making sure everybody had their vitamins. I was making sure everyone had their fruit, their vegetables. They were drinking water. They were having their meal replacements. I just, because I have 3 children in here. And so one is in sports, and so she's constantly, with the team, going here and there. They're at the school campus. I'm getting emails from the school that 1 or 2 people tested positive. So it was a very scary experience. Oh man, spraying everything down, wiping everything down every hour. Just, we're having to share cars. My husband gave me some Mucinex. And he was like, this will drain everything out of you, So I took a Mucinex. I felt worse. But I had a breakdown like within maybe the 4th or 5th day, just waking up constantly, checking. We went and got a thermometer. I'm constantly taking temperatures, coming in here, wiping everything down. Even though they said they were doing it, it's nothing like doing it yourself because, So, so I was coming in, wiping the light fixtures down. I'm wiping door handles, doorknobs, the mini blind, opening the blinds. I'm wiping those down. I'm wiping faucet handles. Just even the stuff in the fridge, when they would grab the milk, I would go and wipe down the handle for the milk, the orange juice. It was crazy. I was washing everything in bleach, and then one day I was in here washing the dishes, and I'm like, I kept putting bleach in the water. I'm like, I said, I know I didn't buy a bottle of bleach and somebody returned it and filled it up with water. So I'm putting my nose up to the bleach, and I'm like, I don't smell anything. Well, that's when I figured out I didn't have smell. Guys, I had poured a whole bottle of bleach, halfway. I mean, I have it here by the sink. I poured at least this much of bleach in the sink, not realizing I didn't have smell. When it finally dawned upon me that I didn't have smell, it, like, I was scared. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I can't smell. I can't believe this. Like, this something has never happened to me before. I opened up a bottle of Ponolin just for confirmation. Couldn't smell it. But I was using it daily because I was, you know, in here sanitizing everything. You know, the floors, the counters, everything was getting wiped down. And my smell had probably been gone, y'all, but it just never dawned on me that, you know, because my nose is already congested. I'm already congested. But that particular day, I wasn't feeling any congestion. I was actually breathing. And that's when I came to the conclusion that, oh my God, I can't smell. That was weird, all in itself. What else happened to me? Chills, having a fever. My husband, he just, oh, God bless him. He just got the worst of it all. And, you know, we were really concerned, me and the family. We were really concerned because he was having, you know, the breathing problems and, he was just so congested, and then he was, you know, the chills, and then he would have a fever, then he stopped eating for days, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to take him to the hospital. Like, if he doesn't eat, you know, what are we gonna do, you know? So the meal replacements really helped, yeah, but it was pretty crucial in here. And then it just started taking an emotional toll on me because I was stuck in this room for like 2.5 weeks. And I had to still go around and just play Mother Goose. You know, I'm in here mask. I have the gloves on, a robe, and I have the thermometer. I'm walking around. Hey, come here. And I'm taking temperatures, and I have like, some little cups with vitamins. I done divided the vitamins, and I'm giving them the vitamins and making sure they're taking them, and tongue, okay. You know, just stuff like that. And I don't know, it just got really tiring. And I got just sort of frustrated at one point because I was like, wow, you know, I'm sick too, but, you know, but whatever I was going through emotionally. I mean, I was doing a lot of research, and you know, it's normal. It's normal to have felt the way that I felt. But I got plenty of thank yous, and Mom, we appreciate you, and you're Mom of the Year. It's time to tell when Mother's Day come. But yeah, everyone was very appreciative. So I went this morning. I started feeling a little bit better. My smell is trying to come back. I still have this headache, like I've been sitting around drinking all night. So I can't wait until that part of it goes away. And I can't smell everything. So that's pretty much what I'm dealing with. My husband, he's feeling a lot better. He's not as congested. We've been communicating via cell phone, via duo. We'll video call every now and then. And he seems to be doing a lot better. Like now, he said he had an appetite, so I'm in here, you know, doing a little something. We had a taste for breakfast, so that's what I'm doing, the breakfast thing right now. So that's a really good sign, because before he just was not really eating anything. He goes and he's gonna get retested tomorrow. So guys, I just wanted to do this video and just let y'all know that, hey, I'm still here, I'm still alive, barely, and No, I'm still here, and yeah, it's been a rough 2 to 3 weeks. So, guys, if you can, I encourage you. Thursday, I go and take my COVID shot. All three of my kids already took theirs. My parents, I wasn't a big um, fan of it. I haven't really did all of my research, but after going through what I went through and seeing my husband suffer the way that he did, we're definitely gonna get the COVID shot. I know there's so many different strains that's still coming out. Every day it's like a new strain, but there's like 5 to 6,000 new cases almost every day because these cities are opening up, and so we just didn't want to take the chance. I mean, I know people that have gotten it 2 times, 3 times, and you think, oh well, I got it once, it'll be better the second time, but it's like each time someone gets it twice or 3 times, it's a worser case. So yeah, with him being out and working retail and being out in the public and hardly anyone's wearing masks, we just thought, we made a decision as a family as a whole, because my kids, they work retail as well, it would be best for everyone to just get the vaccination just to be safe. So I heard about the Derek Jackson thing. Let the man live. He made a mistake. Let's just keep it moving, okay? No one's perfect. I know a lot of people feel betrayed, but he's only a man, and not giving an excuse, but we all make mistakes. And I'm just a firm believer in giving people second chances. I mean, I'm just a believer. I feel like you messed up, you learn your lesson, let's just move forward. Now, it's none of our business, really. That's something that he has to deal with in his own household, and hopefully, they'll get all of that straight. But personally, if I was his wife, I wouldn't even came out and said anything. I just pretty much would have kept things the way that they were, because now it just seems like it's been gasoline poured on a candle and it's just blown all out of proportion. But sometimes it's just best to just sit back and just let it kind of throw water on itself. So there's some stuff about someone's wife, ex-wife or something came out, Kevin somebody or whatever. His wife is talking, or ex-wife, something to that effect. I have to do some research, but y'all, I have Tanya TKO. I was already following her, but since I was ill, I had more time to kind of do things, and I have just like became obsessed with her YouTube channel. I just can't get enough. Like, y'all, when I'm bored, I get on Facebook and I type in her name just to see if she put in new videos. Like, I'm obsessed. And I also been doing that with the Derek Jackson, because I want to see what else they uploaded on their end. And, Kanye and Kim, they're going through a divorce. I heard something about he was the richest black man, and then they took it away because they realized he really wasn't the richest black man, or something to that effect. I've been dibbling in and out of people's business. That's what I do. But y'all, I'm back, so y'all will see more videos coming from me, hopefully within the coming week. I'm glad y'all joined me today. I'm also opening up a store online. I did that while I was sick. I'll be opening a store soon. The grand opening should be probably we're going into April, so probably the early part of May. I'll have that announcement, and we'll do the grand opening and giving out prizes and all that kind of stuff. So I've been keeping busy. 2021 is like my business venture year. So yeah, I got my YouTube, and now I have my online store. And once I get that up and popping, I'll let y'all know about that. Also, I'm writing a book. No, I'm just playing. I'm not writing a book. I've been seeing y'all, so I've been kind of worried, just hoping everybody's, feeling well and doing good, and making sure everyone mentally and emotionally that y'all are okay. So let me know where everyone's at in the comments. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.